Hello, ladies and gentlemen, gals and pals, holes and poles. I'm your host, the Armchair Grump. And I know we've been playing Pathfinder lately, but I wanted to hop on little Divinity 2. We'll probably play this slowly in the background over and over like we've been playing. I've been doing some Pathfinder. But I just really into these top-down, but I've really had an inkling to play Baldur's Gate 3, but I can't. And I don't have the other Baldur's Gate, and I'm trying not to spend a whole bunch of money. But eventually I will get the other Baldur's Gate. But Divinity 2 is a very good game. It's made by the same people. I think Baldur's Gate 3 is using some of the same systems, like combat and stuff like that. So I know they're very different, but Divinity 2 is also very good. I think their strength is in the characters and story. I think it's made very much in the vein of Baldur's Gate. So we're gonna go ahead and play a little bit of this. I haven't played in a while. And this game it kicks my ass, to be honest. I had to play on the easiest difficulty because I just am not able to take advantage. Give me 1 second here. I'm not able to take advantage of the combat system very well. This combat system is a little bit different than most of your kind of top-down RPGs. It's very combo-orientated. Maybe I just wasn't very good at it at the time. Hopefully maybe a little bit of experience with some other games will give me a little bit better understanding. Now, it says I can continue. I don't want to hit continue though. Story. I want to see here. Okay, yeah. So as you can see, it's been a very long time. What was the last time? Dun, dun. But we're gonna go ahead and make a new character. Single player. I totally forgot this had multiplayer. Now. I think we'll go with classic mode. I think. What's explorer mode? You prefer a fair but forgiving adventure that rewards clever thinking and an. See, this is what I can't remember. A classic role-playing experience. You're cunning, resourceful, and prepared for the perils that await. Explorer. You prefer a fair but forgiving adventure. Rewards clever thinking in and out of battle. Obviously, tactician, I think, is... See, this doesn't give us story mode. It seems like it's obviously just... You're here for the fun and fantasy, but not for a rigorous challenge. Is this like easy? You prefer a fair, forgiving adventure that rewards clever thinking in and out of battle. I mean, I think I just tried it on classic role-playing experience. You're cunning, resourceful, and prepared for the let's try classic. I'm pretty sure you can change. So we're gonna try classic. That's what I think I was last time, and I had to bump it down to Explorer. Like, it was kicking my ass. Now, I don't know if the game is meant to, you're supposed to, unless you're really, 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 really good. I almost say really, really, but, if you're really good at the game, then you're gonna, meet each situation and win the first time. Because, I don't play these games very often, but things like Mass Effect, I've played Mass Effect so many times, even on the hardest difficulty, even if I'm in a situation where I have not the right stuff or equipment. I've played the game so many times. I know where all the advantages are. I know where I know what stuff works the best. I know, you know, what abilities and combinations work together, and I know what character I've built so well. Like, I know, like, especially if I'm using, like, if I built, like, a Vanguard character, I know what abilities to like, use over and over and over again to get the most damage out of it, and that kind of thing. So, maybe it's just lack of experience, but I think, so, I went with the Elf last time, and I think we're actually going to go ahead and go with the Elf again. I actually like the Elf. Character. There we go. Yeah, I like the Elf. I think we're gonna go with the Elf. I can't remember if I changed her though. What is she? Corpse Eater? Is that her original? Is that from listen to origin story, origin info, conjure? Oh, I can change her. Okay. Can I look at what this does?
I used to be a slave, kept under the thumb of the master, the bastard that made me hunt down my own kin. How did he do that, you ask? With the living scar you see on my cheek, this horror that takes no more than a song sung by Master Dearest to control my very thoughts. But now the tables have turned. I broke my shackles, and when I finally find him, I will make the master sing a very different kind of song.
That's fine, but I'm trying to figure out the abilities. Enchanter. Fighter. I think I went with Fighter last time. I don't know if I want to do that though. Inquisitor. I don't. Knight. That's cool armor though. Metamorph. I like the staff. Oh, did I go with Ranger? Row. Wayfarer. I'm surprised how many abilities there are. Battle Mage. Cleric. You still have Corpse Eater if you're a Cleric. Conjurer. Appearance. I think I like that one. Her skin was wheat, wasn't it? Hair color, crow. Skills. Enchanter. I want to know what the... I need to know... I would like it would, Blinding Radiance Restoration... Vitality of targets, character of restoration cured, poison bleeding. So this is Enchanter, Fighter. Metamorph, finesse, strength, two-handed polymorphs, Asian. No, I want to see what it does. Info. Turn the target character into a chicken. Huh. Next second turns a sprout from your forehead, making you see red. Lash out at your opponent, dealing 89 physical damage and setting atrophy on them. Resisted by physical armor, requires polymorph. Target surface and melee radius, elemental damage matching that surface is added to your ranged weapon, attacks and ranged weapons by skills. Ricochet. Fire normal aerial that deals 25 physical damage and then finds another target within forks 2 times. That I like. Heals target, cures, crippled, knockdown. Requires huntsman. I don't know about this one. Target surface and melee radius. Elemental damage matching that surface is added to your ranged weapon attacks. So I'm assuming if something is on fire, I can then take that fire. I would hope. I would think that's what it's saying, like if something's on fire. I'm doing good, old buddy, old pal. I assume that's what it means. Skills. Because then we have haste. I mean, I know what haste probably does. By tomb AP and gives an additional AP turn. Pin down. This is my physical armor. Requires a ranged weapon. Searing daggers. I mean, a lot of these are pretty good. I like the first aid. I don't know which one. The ricochet seems good. Peace of mind. Target, which increases strength, finesse, and intelligence, and wits. Removes blinded, terrified. So cleared mind for 3 turns. Requires pyrotechnics. I don't know when I gain another ability. First aid seems like a good idea. Heals the target for 8 vitality. Cures crippled, knockdown, blind, science, bleeding, burning. I think I want to take the first aid, especially since I'm War Master, Lucky Charm, Finesse determines finesse-based damage you deal. Wits, high wits allows for detection of the extraordinary. Of character's vitality. I think a ranger. I think we'll do this. Corpse Eater lets you eat body parts to access the memories of the dead. I don't think I can not choose this. Arrow recovery. Gives you 33% chance to recover a special arrow after shooting it. Can I choose anything else? No. This is because she's a preset character, I think. Sebille, female elf. Outlaw. Back alleys and rooftops know well the tread of your boot. You've got friends in other places and enemies to match. Intelligent and curious, your appetite for learning far exceeds your taste for bloodshed. Books and scrolls are your dearest possession. Instruments. A banzuri. I think, yeah. You want to play live lock? Well, you can play it without me if you want. Are you good to go right now? Give me at least an hour of playing this if you want, and then I could join you. All right, I think this is good. I think this is good. Yes. Sebille. I love a game studio that makes the characters actually appealing, hot, rather than ugly.
It all happened like I knew it would.
Uh-oh.
A single drop of source magic.
Uh-oh.
And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And
Ooh.
the magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared. And sent to Fort Joy.
The Tambura? Really? Interesting.
I'd come here to kill God
Does
Welkin.
anyone else use it?
But instead, I became part of their story.
Does anyone else, like, I know, like, there's, like, doesn't Spain have, like, have a guitar that's specifically named or designed or something? Okay. I didn't know of a couple countries. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, these guys are Belgian? It's because, it's probably because you guys are nearby. I looked it up. Baldur's Gate 3 is made by Larian Studios, which is Belgium. So, they're in your neck of the neighborhood. I mean, they're in your walk of the
Still a
neighborhood.
bit groggy, are we? Don't worry. The sedative will wear off soon enough. Easy now. No need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
What a dismal way to wake. In the belly of the beast. Let's see if I can grope my way out.
Sorry, give me a second here. Yeah, so these are the same guys that are making the new, my brain's harkened. Baldur's Gate. Welcome, Matt. Move your character. See, this one I like a lot because see how close in you can get your character compared to the other one, the other game. Operating table.
Still, not the worst bed I've ever slept in. Rubbish.
Oh. Take a bucket. I remember buckets are important. I can't remember why though. You can use them as helmets. But you can use buckets for other things. Can you put? I think you can put them on people's head. I can't remember if you can put them on people's head. You want to leave the tutorial deck? No. Anything else? Hold X to search. Oh yeah, I forgot that. Holder.
Boring.
Alright, that's how that works.
Fastened tight.
Did she say meet her on deck? Ooh, got gold. That mushroom. I thought she said meet her on deck, right? Green skull.
Ugh, bones are so boring. Without flesh, there's no memories to be had.
Oh, that's right. She has to. She eats flesh and gets the memories. What am I doing? Journal. Ah, okay. Ball and chain. Chairs, candle. Yeah, she said go to the... Oh, wait. Do I... I'm trying to remember. Actions. No, I want to... Yeah, actions. Open. But what I really want is actions. Can I move? Boom, like that. That's what we
An
wanted.
animal pen. How utterly charming.
I got me some eggs.
Did you expect a needle?
Hello, cargo door key. This key looks old and rusty. It may have some use. Nice little key there. Take a bucket. Look at that.
Did you expect a needle?
Oh, shut up. Oh my goodness. So excited over that. Cool, cool. Trying to remember, is there anything important down here? Ooh, hello. Toggle info. A firm node written on a firm hand. Actions. See, I wish... It's really annoying. Orders from the guard. Steward, important. It's come to my attention again. Several of you are bypassing the cargo hold security measures by sliding boxes. Pressure plates. Ooh, sliding boxes on pressure plates. This will not do. The purpose of these measures is to require the presence of at least 3 magisters at a change of shift. Any deviation will result in at least 1 magister getting thrown overboard. Make sure it isn't you, Magister Siwan. I'll take that. I'll take that. What's box? No, I don't want it. I don't want to pick a box. I wanted to see what was in the box. All right, so. Ooh, knife. Nice. Action. Move. Nice. I need... I need to check that one. Action. Move. Can we do this? What? How far can I take it? This far? I must have telekinesis? Actions. You know, we can play this game together. Divinity 2 is a pretty old game, but it's weird. You can play an RPG together, or like a top-down RPG. It's kind of fun though. Like if somebody gets in trouble and does something stupid, then both of us get in trouble. Oh, did you get a new phone? Okay. Did you? I'm assuming you didn't fix it. The old one, you got a new one. Equipment. Alright. Knife. I want a knife. Pocket knife. Can backstab. Is this a... Tommy Terror lost his apple knife. Is this one concealable? Scales with finesse. Oh, I was saving, that's why. Well, I'm assuming it wasn't new. I mean, you just got a new phone. Or no, did you get the other one fixed? Slowed. Oh, wait, how do I go into stealth? Stealth, what's stealth? Flash. Skills, crafting, journal equipment, character. I want stealth. I should be able to go into stealth, shouldn't I? Stealth. There's a... Is a god there. There's a god! You need to sneak up against the god. Is he sleeping? I can't tell. How do I go into stealth? I'm trying to remember. Yes, I know you don't have this. It's an older game, though. You could probably get it on sale, but... No, I was just saying this is another game that we can play together. I mean, I kind of have an idea of games that you like, but I don't know of every game that you like. I'm just telling you it's multiplayer. That's all. What is oil? That's fine. Okay, so this is hot bar, flesh sacrifice, minor healing potion. Unsheath, oh, right there, sneak mode. I'm Snake. Snake Plushkin. This is too funny. Bucket helmet. I don't want to thieve. I want to... Yeah, I want to... Can I... Basic attack. I kind of don't want to kill Master Renard. Can I talk to him? For some reason Master Renard, are you going to be nice if I talk to you? Well, I can just sneak. Hold to search. Sneaky. Sneaky. No, I mean, I want to talk to him.
Hey! Get me out of this cage and I'll make it worth your while. You in?
Did I check your library? No, I just kind of know. Are you referring to, like, knowing what games you like? No, just because of games that we play together, I guess. Yeah, but, you know, checking your library would be a good idea to see what games that we already have in common.
Set me free, and I'll set you free. A fair trade, I should think. Your guess is as good as mine. Someone screamed loud as a banshee. After that, pure pandemonium. They never even told me what I was accused of. Just dragged me down here.
All right.
A gentlewoman among jesters, you are. Give that lever a pull, and I guarantee we'll both get something out of the deal.
He sounds a little suspicious.
Before you can even touch the lever, you hear a sniff and snort behind you as the snoring Magister mumbles himself.
Damn it.
One bloodshot eye opens, and then another.
Is my shift over? You here to relieve me? Oh, wait, you're no Magister. You're a sorcerer. What are you doing here, filthy elf? Choose your words carefully. My fists ache to meet a new face.
Ah, finesse. Good.
Those idiots can't even walk straight without mucking it up. Was it Rick's? I bet it was Rick's. Can't just leave the prisoner alone, though. I heard he might be the one causing trouble upstairs.
I think it's my wisdom that's next, but
If it's all the same, I think it's best he comes with me. Some offence intended. You hear that, Emoire? We're taking a walk. Hurry it up, sorcerer. We haven't got all day.
No. No. You are so
oh shit. Oh, well, I guess he's gonna attack me too. What? I was gonna help you, you dickwad. Fine. Stay. Interesting. Why is the basic attack actions? Why is the basic attack on the hop bar? Why is it on the second page? I love how it's a bush. It's a picture of a bush, but then you get into it like a barrel. It's got to be totally like a Metal Gear Solid reference, right? Oh, I get multiple attacks.
That's one problem solved. A dead Magister. Somebody will
So
have
much
to take
for a
the blame
peaceful
for this,
stroll.
and it won't be me.
Sorry, Magister. I tried to save you. Oh, I can just select him. I don't have to actually... Okay. Dick. Oh, that looked weird. So I only get 2 attacks even though I have 6 things? Oh, I only have 4, okay. Okay, attacking takes 2. Dickwad. I was gonna set you free. Ah, maybe I could have... Oh, laboratory key. I could have pickpocketed him and gone on without him. How did he use his magic? I thought these collars are supposed to stop us from using magic. Take that. You've collected the right ingredients to craft your first potion. Open your inventory and select ingredients. Press square and select combine with. Understood. Bottle rack. I'll take that. Crate.
Empty.
Bucket tool. I kind of like... Ooh, minor healing potion. I kind of like this searching system, but I wish the items would highlight even beforehand, so you kind of had an idea of... Oops, I missed something. You kind of had an idea of what to look for, or what to look at. Because I like it, it kind of gives you the table, like an idea of tabletop. Do I move the acid bucket, and then it'll... Can I do that? Hot bar... Or no, I wanna... Ooze barrel. No, I didn't... I have too much to carry. I don't want the ooze barrel. Hot bar... Inventory. I didn't realize I could pick that up. Drop this. Actions. Ooh. Well, I can combine this with empty poison bottle. That should that give me something? Small poison bottle. That's useful. I can't remember if it will remember actions. Drop item. How do I get rid of this acid pool? I don't have magic. I don't have a fire attack, do I? Flesh sacrifice, first aid. Knockdown vine, bleeding, burning, poison. Well, this will get rid of... I guess that'll get rid of poison. Wait, what? Oh, scroll of fire, right? I think I picked up a scroll. Let's use a scroll. Scroll of fire. Items. Fire arrow. Scrolls? I thought I had a scroll. Electric discharge. That's not what I want. I could have swore I got a fireball one. Candle. Maybe the candle. Can I... No, I want to... move. But I want to... I want the fire. Now, actions... Move... There we go. Perfect. I was hoping that would work. Now, I assume it's going to burn off? Aha! Attack. Perfect. What? Why am I poisoned? There was nothing that... Oh, that's cheap as fuck. Cheapery. Glitchery. I guess I'll take a deck of cards.
And I'm back where I started. Nowhere to go but up.
Oh, we got some items. We got a key. We got gold. And we got some shiznit. 3 new generals. Let's go do chronicles. And bound by magic color that can be removed. As sorcerers, we've been arrested by the divine order. The present island of Fort Joy awaits. Allow the Magister to capture me so that I can confront a lizard called Stingtail in Fort Joy. It's the only lead I have in my hunt for my former master, the one I seek to kill. Okay. Oh, why am I picking up laboratory stuff? Toggle info, worth is 0. I don't want that. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Oh, the down button, sneak mode. Okay, cool. That was an accident, but okay, we found that out. Put a lid on it. Pot, candle holder.
Rubbish.
I want the drawer test jar. Hush.
Empty.
Row of books. No books. Crafty weaponry. Give them the axe. Crafty weaponry.
Why, you're looking a bit more chipper. Yes. Looks like that collar fits you snugly enough. Nice bit of work, even if I do say so myself.
She sounds so snide.
There you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash.
I think I'm gonna enjoy killing you eventually.
In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
She frowns and peers at you closely, resting the back of one hand on your forehead and taking your pulse with the other.
Delusions such as these are rare, but not unheard of. I recommend a cup of mulled wine and another night's sleep. Just take it easy. Is he? Oh well. Some problems simply sort themselves, don't they? Why? Because we're at sea, of course, and have been for several days.
Oh dear.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
I love the narrator.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy. A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good girl, perhaps a cure as well. An end to Source, for good.
Take that, you bitch. Take that, you bitch. Stupid bitch. Stupid bitch. Do you have a 7-pack?
Good gods. There's been a murder here.
A young Magister stands pale and silent. Her knuckles whiten around her weapon as you pass. Behind the Magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face amid the mess.
There's been a murder. A sorcerer was killed by one of your own. Lucky you were busy getting your collar fitted at the time, or you'd be a suspect like the rest of them.
Ooh.
Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always does. Move along.
What an ugly sight, isn't it? Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this.
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir. You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course. Finn was killed by Source. If a Magister could do that, there wouldn't be a Magister. It looks more like a passenger managed to slip their collar. And the rest, well, you see the evidence in front of you. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform. Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that? Not in here, it isn't. You let me know if you hear anything. Whoever did this is dangerous.
Wow. I was hoping to get some more,
No lesions, no trauma. He was bled by magic.
Maybe if she turns around. When she turns around, we might be able to, Can I close the door?
Everything's spick and span. Nothing left to do, really.
You want to turn around, lady? There we go.
Did the murderer take him into this room? Or was he already here?
Needed that chunk of flesh. There we go. Ooh, we got a cap. We got stained pants.
No indications of a struggle.
I love how they're just barrels of... I mean, just random coin everywhere. Okay, so... we want to go to inventory. There should be a piece of flesh here we can eat. And get... actions. Oops.
As the dead man's flesh slides down your throat, you feel his consciousness enter yours. His memories are yours to experience. You are Finn. Your heart is heavy. You know too much. It's all too much. You met him. A bright light blinds you, then fades. You feel a tremendous power in your hands, but they are shaking so hard you can barely use them. Suddenly you're on this very ship, crouched in a corner, hugging your knees. A figure approaches, an older woman. Her eyes are kind. She comes closer. She says she wants to talk. She reaches a hand toward you. You grasp it. The memories end. You are no longer Finn. You return to yourself with a jolt.
New skill, adrenaline. Gain 2 action points immediately, but lose 2 action points next turn. Points over your maximum are lost.
But who?
Adulterous true. Attacked by an old woman.
Be good, you scallywags.
It was one of them.
Technically not my first time. I played quite a long time ago, but I didn't get, I got off the island, and I got a little ways, but this game, like, I was having a very hard time with the game. But, I don't know. I've been playing some other top-down games. I've been recently playing Pathfinder, and I feel a renewed interest. Ooh, got a lucky find. Nice. 122 gold. Awesome.
Ah, there you are. Wife.
Wife?
Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not-at-all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Loshe woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical. How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else. What? What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and git, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
But yeah, the last time I played was, years ago. I still enjoyed it quite a bit. I loved the characters. I loved everything that you could do, but it just, I don't know. I was having it was a hard time with it. I've gotten more experience. I don't play too many tabletop down. The combat was definitely very unique. All the exploitations you could do. But maybe I just since then I've played quite a bit. I played quite a bit of XCOM. I've played some other top downs, and I think I've gotten overall more experience. So maybe I'll do a better job this time.
You presume right. Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it. You take care, though. Nope, trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer.
I think I chose Classic. I think it was Explorer, Classic, and Tactician.
As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
Good luck, Chief.
Oh, that's right. Is she the one? If I remember correctly, a little bit I do remember. Is she the one possessed by a demon?
What are you trying to hear anyway?
tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen. Well, well. What have we here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See if you'll do.
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
I'm not an animal, dude.
I'm inspecting your teeth, in case that wasn't spectacularly obvious. There's some discoloration, but I've seen worse. After all, one can't expect to find prime merchandise on a squalid little ship like this. Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook? Oh, goodness, no. And don't even mention the demon's testes that are turnips. On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor? Yes, well, I'll count that as a no, shall I? On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after. Just as I thought. That explains what's besieging my nostrils. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. Let's evaluate, shall we? As per your own testimony, you have the taste buds of a dung beetle, the fashion sense of a monkey in a clown suit, and your personal hygiene reminds one of a carcass rotting in the sun. That won't do at all, see? I'm sad to say I must deny you the opportunity to be my slave. Ever so sorry. I'll have you know that threatening one's master is punishable by death. You'll never attain the rank of slave with manners such as that. Still, hone your skills, and one day you may just qualify for a position in a lesser household than mine. You keep dreaming, you hear?
Well, we've got this wolf on a leash now.
I spent my life singing for my slaves to bring me my supper. Finer fare than boiled roots and rotten tubers, too. Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall. The indignity.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed.
There's a hat for you.
Palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided
Looks
through
like he's
with golden
Napoleon.
medallions. He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, Ghetto. You hear that?
Oh, he's got an eye patch, too. Just be a pirate.
He turns his head toward you, looking you up and down, and smiles before turning his attention to the ship once more.
You look like a ghetto to me. Listen if you're interested, or get gone if you aren't. The ship, of course.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
And?
The fellow cocks his ear, listening.
That isn't anger, it's
He cocks his ear to the other side, then smiles.
anticipation. She senses something. I'd hold on to my breeches if I were you, mate. That's all you hear, though. Listen close. There now, just like that.
Squeak!
Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back. The other catches you before you lose your footing.
There, you heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, kiddo. Good news. It's the wheel. The wheel. Don't you see, you beautiful idiot? Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east. Burn my beard. That means if we've been travelling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy. Yeah, no indeed, kiddo. But that ain't my final destination.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
That'll be all, thank ye kindly, kiddo.
He continues stroking his beard, a beatific smile on his lips, and doesn't acknowledge you anymore.
That's not what I wanted.
Sure about that? If you'll be pardoning me, I'll be Gods, didn't your mother teach you any manners?
She got eaten by a void woken.
Forget it.
Never thought you'd end up in prison, guy.
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail. He reaches out and examines your face, tugging at your ears and prodding your nose.
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
I am not as brittle as all that, young lady. My fingers will hardly... Although perhaps you mean... Oh dear. I seem to have crossed some cultural taboo. How difficult.
Wait, isn't Fane also an elf?
You have my apologies, fellow elf. Perhaps I should demand the same from those red-cloaked humans. They laid their hands on me more than once. Perhaps. Perhaps not. Understanding is all rather relative. Take this book, for example. I understand all of it, and yet none of it makes sense. It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history? Most unusual, and if it's not too rude to suggest, not much of an answer. No, I want to know about the Celestial. I want to know about your gods. This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind? Of course you don't have any useful information. Why did I expect anything else? Now please, run along. I have a world to decipher.
No amount of pestering will get the elf to take his eyes off his book or respond to your questions. A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this tramp Ifan.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again. He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
Pinches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword and now he's Johnny Big Pants. Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the Joy. Away from interested parties. No. The dead man, Fane, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
Oh, right. Finn's not an elf. Finn's,
He
dead.
glances over at Magister Victor,
He's got a mask
who's
on.
staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough. The Joy, I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show. Wonder if we'll get to meet the ringmaster himself. Not interested in the son of the divine himself? I don't blame you one bit. But Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
What are you conspiring about over there? You, elf. What's your name?
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet. And that bee is me.
Name?
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls at you as he stows the notebook back in his voluminous robes.
I'll find out. I always do. Now away with you, at once.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips, as he leans back against the wall.
I forgot how to sing. I did.
Rubbish.
No, I think Rourke was actually good. Open.
Yes, this is a rare kind of magic. I'll need to write to headquarters right away.
Ah, the hatch is blocked. I'll need to find another way.
It says an old woman did it?
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything less than a dozen-course dinner, and I don't intend to do away with the custom.
Well, there has been a murder, Your Majesty. Maybe that has the Magisters more concerned than your appetite.
Don't you get saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first thing about sauce.
Trying to go to the other end of the ship, but it says
Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
didn't she say to go? Maybe I talked to
Here's the register, man. Good, good. Magister Williams has just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far? Of course I do. Seems Voidwoe can dog your heels like a shadow. That's no way to live, is it? You'll see. We're gonna help you. You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
I'll tell you if you keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
I'll be honest, I don't...
I forgot how to sing. I did.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
That right? I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben-Mezd.
Something about an old lady, but... I think there's more.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with him.
Okay, we're gonna go in. I feel like...
Keep those bolts trained on her, and if she tries to run, shoot.
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
No, why was... I was gonna say, why was... yeah.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts Source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Well, damn.
What's happened?
So... I don't... Does that mean I messed up that quest? I want to do something real quick. I don't know if giving that woman that information then... I'm confused. So I think I met everything. Finn is the skull guy. He's not an elf. He got like a mask on or something, or uses magic. Loshe, red-haired lady. Or the elf. Kind of sucks that you can only choose 4. I like that. I like the fact that Pathfinder, you have 6 party members.
It was one of them. I know it. Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
So I thought I had it actually fine, but can I actually tell?
So, anything interesting for me? From his memories, you ate something off his corpse? Please, don't tamper with the evidence. Especially not like that. As for the older woman, I'll have to check out the ship's log. If she's aboard, I haven't met her myself. Must avoid us Reds when she sees us. If you meet anyone like that aboard, maybe you could talk to her. Casually. See when she last spoke to Finn.
Wait, that's Finn?
What's your name?
No.
Gods, didn't your mother teach you any manners?
Fane.
She
Okay,
got
what?
eaten by a void woken.
Forget it.
Why do I think his name is?
It was one of them. I know it.
Keep those bolts trained on her.
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella.
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
By all means, do as the officer says. But you had better hurry, because...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
So I assume I don't get to turn the quest in and get money?